Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Plenty of emotion in that touching rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. And with that, we'll be right back. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for Thomas Bryant.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thank you, Brian. Bradley Beal, not just a shooter, he's a scorer, and his footwork is a huge part of that. He said, I'm not the tallest player in the world, so I have to find ways to get my shot off, using my quickness, my step backs, and my footwork to be able to get open.
Well, Allie, he's put a lot of work into that area of his game. Good stuff there. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. And for Charlotte, Kristaps Porzingis out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Ball in at the point. It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Now here's Bryant, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Washington passes to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Bryant. Out to the right wing. Here's Garnett. That one's in there. Assist from Beal.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
The shake. It's Bryant with a drive. And he sinks the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Billups. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Beal against Washington. And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bryant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Beal. Coming off a 12-point game. Here's Billups. Hounded by Ball. Beal outside. The 3-ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Clippers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible.
Beal's shot is good.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Blocking foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Beal outside. Here's a screen by Bryant. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Porzingis with a screen on Beal. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And they're able to recover. Beal outside. Throws it up high. And it's the Hornets on the break. And then Bryant with the dunk.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got ample passing ability.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
Now here's Bryant. 6 points for him. Ball finds Porzingis. Washington outside. Porzingis sets a screen. Bryant, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Hayward with a steal. And here's Bryant. Last game, he had 28 points. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is a nice job anticipating that time by Hayward. Excellent position for that second chance hoop.
Pass to Billups. Over Ball. And again, Washington, no good. The Hornets with a lead. It's Bryant with a dribble. Oh, man. Oh, bad intentions.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Timeout called, the Wizards. And what are the things the teams can afford to tinker with at this stage of the season, Clark? Maybe compared to later in the year.
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotations. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. So I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
Look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season. The Wizards, third.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
On defense, the Hornets. Here's Billups. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Offensive board. Beal. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
We all know Beal might be a shorter off guard at 6'3", but Bradley has heart. He plays way bigger than that listed height.
Now here's Porzingis. Bryant, right side. Over to the wing. To the inside. Pass to Washington. Clock at 4. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. In transition, here they come. Avdia from outside. Porzingis grabs the board. The Hornets have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Bryant, the pass to Hayward. No good with a layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
It's Beal on the wing. Hornets with the rebound. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Beal. 6 points for him. Pass to Billups. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Porzingis with a screen on Beal. It's Bryant with a drive. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Beal outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on ball.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bamba's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, this guy's expected to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Bryant against Beal. Gafford with a screen on ball. With the drive, and Billups gets it to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Kuzma. Hachimura sets a screen. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. So Charlotte going with almost... Charlotte trailing. So on the floor for the Wizards. They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Thomas Bryant out there with Avdia. Bryant outside. Shoots over Bryant. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Beal. It's hauled in by Kobe. Beal's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after this season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Now here's Bryant. 14 points for him. Here's Plumlee. Outside for Rozier. Here's Bryant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense. And most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Shoot 2. Bryant taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Bryant. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Bryant, a screen on Bryant. Caldwell Pope. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Bryant.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Bryant. Fires from the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Bamba. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Wizards with a lead. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at the Wizards, they're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings. And of course, Charlotte, a game back.
Right now for Charlotte, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Now here's Beal. Give him 8 points now. And then Beal with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
All right. Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
Points off turnovers, 8th in fast break points, and they're in the top 10 for field goal percentage. They pick their shots well and do a good job not forcing things on that end.
And you said they're second in the NBA in points off turnovers. That's all you need to know about this team. Not only do they cause mistakes, they capitalize on them. Pass to Avdia. Here's Caldwell Pope. Beal outside. Shoots over ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Got a hand on it.
Cannot forget about the defensive Garnett. Now outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Right now averaging 6 a game. And he's going for the lob. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. And stolen by Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Now here's Beal. Shoots over ball. Beal, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Tipped. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, defended by Porzingis. It's Avdia on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Now here's Bryant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
The other thing they've done well is getting after shooters. They've closed out well and have a lot of blocks at half because of it.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Kobe Bryant, that's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Bryant. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Back to Avdia. Pass to Beal. Here's Billups. Here's Avdia.
You look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
Porzingis sets a screen. Bryant, the pass to Porzingis. That puts him in the lead. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Up top, Beal, pounded by Ball. The baseline J is on the way, and that one hits the back iron. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Hayward outside. To the paint. Here's Bamba. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Hornets lead by 3.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Here's Billups. Pass to Garnett. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now here's Beal. 10 points for him. Bryant a screen on Ball. Here's Billups. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Wizards foul.
Charlotte making some changes. Washington's checked in for Bamba. And it's Oubre in for Hayward. And a change for the Wizards. Hachimura's checked in. Now here's Bryant. 20 points for him. Into the lane. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against the Magic, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Bamba's checked in for Charlotte. Thomas comes in for Ball. And both free throws good for Bryant.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Harrell's checked in for Washington. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in for Avdia.
Wizard substitution.
Here's Billups. 9 points in the game. Kuzma outside. 5 to shoot. Over Oubre. And too long on the shot. For Charlotte, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. And Beal comes to help. To the middle. Here's Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Here's Billups. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-6 run. Bryant, the pass to Oubre. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Billups. Hachimura from long range. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Beal comes to help. Harrell passes to Bryant. Back to Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. Montrezl Harrell, like a lot of second-round picks, carries an attitude edge in how they go after the game that serves them well. He had to fight for minutes early in his career, and he's earned his way.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in.
Daniel Gafford.
Nifty move. Oh, and Bryant with the block.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And even now, after solidifying his place, remember, he won the 2020 Sixth Man of the Year award. Clark, I don't see his disposition changing that much.
I agree with you, B.A. I mean, he's still chippy as ever, and he's got that edge. It didn't help that the Clippers moved on from him the very summer he won that award you just mentioned.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Hornets with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 24.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Beal against Bryant. Hachimura with a screen on Bryant. Here's Beal. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Bryant.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Thomas, that's good.
You know, this guy can beat you off the dribble. He can beat you off the catch. IT's just a hard guy to defend.
To the right side. Gafford passes to Hachimura. There's a screen. And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. Bradley Beal, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
At the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Take a break.
Another thing they've shown right from the start tonight is a willingness to drive the lane and challenge the D to stop him.
The first one falls.
You know what? Some of the smallest guys.
And the change for the Hornets. Bryant's checked in.
Charlotte. Mason Plumlee. Shooting 1.
The free throw is off from Plumlee, and they recover it. Bryant outside. That shot is off. And the Wizards going the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Bryant. Four on the clock. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Bryant. Plumlee's gotten his first points in this one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Billups, pounded by Rozier. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from 11. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Hornets out in front, leading by 14. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Charlotte Hornets. Now, if we're to chart their dominance on a scale of 0 to Shaq, big fella, where did they land?
I'm glad you asked me, Ernie. According to my Shaqulations, let's see, carry the one, rebound, PPG, ASG, over the whole numbers. 0.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay, we'll give him a 1.
And now turning our attention to this game, we have seen a very confident performance for the Hornets.
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Man, guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contests, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Washington with the ball. They trail by 14. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, P.J. Washington out there with Gordon Hayward. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
We know Beal can do this all night long. I mean, he's got an exceptional talent for finding points.
Shoots off the step back. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Pass to Billups. And the deficit down inside single digits. 18 points for him.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Garnett. Give him 8. Now here's Beal. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Stolen by Ball. Here's Washington. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Washington's got his first points of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Garnett, that's good.
Garnett, very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Hayward finds Porzingis. Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Billups. 18 points for him. Beal from outside. Ball with the rebound. Hayward, the pass to Bryant. On the take. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Here's the pick. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Washington. Bryant against Bryant. Pass to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal outside. Bryant a screen on Ball. Here's Beal. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
P.J. Washington picks one up.
At the line for the Wizards, Bradley Beal.
One shot.
At the line for one.
The offensive game of Bradley Beal is incredible. He scored more than 30 per game over a season, a player you can build your team around for sure.
Now here's Bryant. 30 points in the game. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Here's Billups. It's a 14-point game.
Hornets foul call. Kobe Bryant.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like